What's up, YouTube? So today we're gonna be reacting to this kindergarten teacher that weighs 700 pounds. 700 pounds. Ruthless cheater. I got you. We'll react to that after. I got you. That guy, was he? He might have. I don't remember, honestly. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. That nigga look like, bro, he look like Bubble Bass, bro. He looks like Bubble Bass. That's Bubble Bass. That's Bubble Bass. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, bro. We know you said that. Brethren, are you one of those? No. I'm not one of those parents who said that, bro.
So we're gonna play.
Think he can see his dick. Big him. Big him. Jet, I want y'all to see what she just said. Do you think he can see his dick? Gang, it gets to a point, bro. It gets to a both of them are big, you're right. But listen, hear me out. If his ass is so big that they cannot do it by hand, so they got a robot to do it for them. They came out there to see that nigga do 5 steps and plant that into the ground. You know, this might have been like the shortest one that I've ever like. Is there another one? They're alive?
Hair follicle. They often occur on the scalp, and so hair doesn't grow in that area, so you have this bald patch of this.
Alright, so what are we thinking? She snorts her food. We gotta watch this one.
There is quite a little bit of spice in this guacamole. I'm nervous, but I'm excited to try it. Sometimes I just blend it as it is. Sometimes I'll add something, even olive oil. They do it a lot in Italian restaurants. I don't have an aversion to chewing, but I have an aversion to the weird textures that come with food.
You don't like the way it feels in your mouth.
No, I think it's awful, and I think it's like primitive, you know what I mean? I do not see snorting my food as a problem. I think it has a lot of benefits, no risk of choking. I don't overeat. I consume less calories. I have had bloody noses about once or twice, and that was more at the beginning. It has really no drawbacks except that is spicy. Nobody accepts my habit. Nobody accepts me for who I am.
Don't.
I have lost several friendships from how I snort my food just because I cannot stand to have hate in my life. If I'm at certain social events, sometimes I'm absolutely stuck by social norms to eat orally. It just makes me very uncomfortable. I'm very socially awkward and very quiet. Because of that, I do try to avoid events that I'm gonna have to eat the conventional way.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm addicted to drinking gasoline. It tastes like sweet and sour. It burns the back of my throat.
It's just insane, and it's so bad for you.
We love you unconditionally. Will you please get help?
Shannon, you could die. You could die tomorrow.
I still can't stop.
My name is Tom. I'm 55 years old. I live in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and cycling is my addiction. Pedaling is like a drug. If I miss a few hours, I become anxious and I start to develop cold symptoms.
Tom started cycling as a hobby 25 years ago, but it quickly consumed his life. And now he's ridden more than 1 million miles.
I'm so
He'll
used
stay
to
fit,
this
though, so I mean...
that the bike seat is no longer painful to me.
Tom spends at least 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, riding. That's almost 3,000 hours a year.
I'm not ashamed of how many hours I spend on a bike. The first thing I think about when I wake up is cycling. Coworkers, they know where to find me. I'm always on my indoor bike. I'm right there by the phone. I have my computer attached to my bike. As soon as I get home from work, I go out on my road bike, come back after about an hour, and I clip in and start going. 40 some extra hours a week on my bike is kind of like a second job.
It completely consumes his life all day long. That's all he does.
My phone's at one. All right, Big M. 82,000 hours on a bike?
The reason that I spend so
I'll be
many
back sooner or
hours
later.
riding
All right.
is because I get that endorphin, that wonderful feeling while I'm pedaling. In my little man cave sometimes, since there's no bathroom in here and I don't want to get off the bike, I would just use a bottle to urinate in.
It is abnormal that my dad spends so much time on the bike. I just think there needs to be a balance.
In 2009, Tom took his addiction to the extreme and pedaled for more than 7 days straight.
I set a world record. The record was 182 hours on a stationary bike. From day 6 on, I was having hallucinations every night. I fell off the bike once. I fell asleep when I was on the bike.
But Tom's paid a big price for his cycling achievements. He lives in constant, excruciating pain and can barely walk because of his addiction.
My body is so adapted to the position of cycling that I can't stand up or walk 100 yards without pain in the hip flexors and low back.
It's been difficult to see those little twinges of pain, gradually increase.
Continuing to ignore it and continuing with the cycling at the level and number of hours in a day that he's doing, he may end up having permanent damage.
If you can't walk the length of a football field without pain, it's like you're holding yourself back by not taking care of or listening to your body. And if you choose to ignore it, your cycling career may come to an end.
But Tom's heard all these arguments before. 10 years ago, a doctor told him that he would lose the ability to walk if he didn't cut back on his cycling. Tom ignored the doctor's warning.
I'm not concerned that I caused irreparable damage. I really don't believe that I have. I continue to believe the movement of cycling is beneficial.
Tom is distrustful of doctors. He will go and be seen and be recommended a medication or a procedure, and he declines them.
Tom's family wants him to slow down, but he refuses to stop.
It is frustrating to me. He's not going to be able to go forever at the pace that he is. I don't want to get a call one day saying that something happened.
I see no reason to spend less time cycling. I think I'll be able to ride until I die.
My name is Candace. I'm 19. I'm going to school in Fullerton, California, and I'm addicted to bleaching my skin. The skin bleaching started when I was in the 10th grade. I went to a more predominantly white school, so being dark wasn't really popular. The darker you wore, the more mistreated you got. So I just started bleaching my skin to get lighter. I say on me, dark is ugly.
Why you wear the hoodie?
Because it helps me to keep from getting darker.
What's wrong with being dark?
I don't want to be dark. I don't look right when I'm dark. I use skin bleach 4 times a day, in the car, at the beach, at church.
She says a lot of times it's a beauty regimen. I disagree with her. It is totally addiction.
When I put this one on, it feels like lotion, but it stinks really bad. This one, it kind of stings when you have an open sore.
So, how lighter do you want to get?
Maybe like 2 shades, 3 shades lighter than this.
I don't see any progress. You're using this stuff. You still.
I see progress.
Where?
Almost everywhere. Even this is getting lighter. My elbows.
You used to always talk about me being black. And look how I came out. I mean, I think my skin is perfect. It's
yeah, see, it looks good on you. Dark don't look good on me.
I don't believe you. You know there's health issues with using skin bleach, and this could kill you.
I mean, I know what can happen, but I'm just willing to gamble the risk.
My name's Kimberly. I'm 26 years old. I live in a small town in Virginia with my parents.
He wants to go get the kitties.
And I'm addicted to laxatives.
What? What?
I take laxatives probably about 10 times a day or more. On average, I probably take about 150 a day. The most was probably around 250. They'll cause my stomach to make weird growling noises, and sometimes I'll have to immediately throw it back up.
She has to take over 50,000 pills a year.
I'm about 6 foot tall and 105 to 108 pounds. After my first year of college, I'd put on the freshman 15. My roommate told me about the laxatives. The more I took, I felt like the better the result. So I just kept taking more and more. I've probably lost around 50 pounds. Honestly, I've never read the warnings because I don't want to know what it's doing to my body. I did have to go to the hospital in the middle of the night because I was throwing up blood. They pumped my stomach and told me I should probably quit taking them because I had bleeding ulcers. I probably thought about it for a day or so.
No one knows about Ken's laxative addiction.
My mom and pretty much everyone in the family tells me, you need to eat. I tell them that I'm trying to do something about it because I don't want them to know what's going on.
She pushes me away if I say anything too much about her weight. You know, I just don't want her to take any type of diet pills or anything like that. I just really want to see Kim happy.
I've almost completely isolated myself from everyone. I just want to be at home and take my laxatives and be near the bathroom. Well, when I first started taking the laxatives, it would make me extremely sick and I would have to spend more time in the bathroom. At this point, I have to take them to be regular.
I'm Bianca and I'm addicted to eating pottery. I can't live without it. It's something that my body kind of just craves. It's kind of salty and kind of gritty, and I like the way it dissolves on my tongue. I don't smoke, but my older sister, she smokes, and that's where I get my cigarette ashes from.
I don't know how she can actually crave ashes. It's disgusting.
That cigarette looks really good. The ashes look really good.
No, that's not good. That's really weird, BB. You're not gonna eat none of these ashes.
She hates it. She tries to like hide it from me or grab it from me, but that doesn't stop me.
You know it's not edible, right?
Yeah, which kind of makes it more satisfying.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Stop, Bianca. Bianca! I think Bianca moved on to the ashes because the pottery just wasn't gritty enough for her. She says the material of the ashes grinds against her tongue a little bit more than the pottery does. So have you eaten any pottery lately?
I have.
You have any with you right now?
Matter of fact,
Don't eat any in front of me. Oh my God, you keep it in your boot, Bianca?
Yeah, because I don't have any pockets, so I'm like,
Bianca.
where else am I gonna keep it?
Stop. Bianca,
Huh?
You're not gonna eat that in front of me. You're not gonna get this today.
But
That's
come on now.
ridiculous,
Please
no.
have me back.
No.
Oh.
You're not eating this in front of me. Lunch is over.
Oh, please don't. Please. Misha?
I don't wanna push her away from me, but at the same time, I don't want her eating ashes.
Come
so I
on,
do
man.
intervene. Now it's getting serious.
I'm Josh, and I'm obsessed with eating glass. This is about as far as I'll go on the glass. Anywhere further than this, it gets a little thicker and it gets a lot more dangerous to bite down. Hey.
Hi.
You guys over at my buddy Dan's, we're gonna play some poker tonight.
So it's my deal, right?
I killed you last hand.
Usually in situations like this, when people are around, you know, I'll find any type of glass I can eat.
It was a bad idea to sit by the lamp. Yeah, there's pizza, buddy.
This Austin's actually gonna do it.
This is what guys. No.
Ah!
That's absolutely disgusting.
Stop it.
So
You
where-
just ruined an incredibly fun game of
I
poker.
know that light bulb was working fine, Josh.
No, it was burned out. See? Filament's gone.
You don't eat that.
How does one discover they like the taste of light bulbs? Read a book.
It was gnarly. You know, I've never had anybody just kind of whip out light bulbs and be like, you know, like it's popcorn, you know, just start eating it.
Dude. Don't. Josh, you're starting to upset me.
You really
Maybe
think I
just-
can eat this?
You need to stop.
You really think I can eat this?
I don't want to find out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh.
Oh, dude, you could have. Oh, you're gonna rip open the side of your mouth.
Is she okay? Are you gonna go see if she's all right?
No, she's fine.
She looked upset.
Doing it for the attention is getting out of control. I'm just really worried about him. I don't know what it's doing to him, so it's scary. It's really scary.
Come on, man.
No! Oh my god!
Hurt somebody. I caught a piece.
They just broke another one, Dan.
Nothing happened.
Stop eating my light bulb.
Why are you doing
Okay.
Because there's no silverware.
Okay, I won't do
like
it.
a drug addict type action right there.
The sound that it made as his teeth crunched into it, that's probably nails on a chalkboard times 10.
What does your doctor think about this habit of yours?
I don't really go to doctors.
Yeah, you might want to start.
Being a nurse and his friend and knowing some of the things that can happen to him, I definitely hope he seeks help. All it's gonna do is butcher your insides and cause GI bleeds.
By the time I chew it and swallow it, it's like sand anyway.
No, there's no enzyme inside of your stomach, inside that's gonna break down glass.
Right. From the reactions I was getting tonight, seeing a lot of my friends, I am willing to find out what it truly is doing to me.
My name is Shannon. I'm 20 years old, and I'm addicted to drinking gasoline. I can't go a day without it. Like, I crave it, I need it. I'll wake up, go to the washroom, and drink the gas.
Now, the smell of gas is cool, right? But drinking it, you lost me, man.
If I go out somewhere, I'll put it in a small water bottle. When I fill up my car, I'll put it all over my hand. I do it before I go to bed. It consumes your life.
1 year ago, Shannon developed a deadly addiction to drinking gasoline. Since then, she's gone from tasting the toxic liquid on her fingers to taking swigs of it every day.
It tastes like sweet and sour, like a tangy sauce. It tingles at first, and then it burns the back of my throat. Even though it hurts me, it makes me feel good.
When I first found out Shannon drank gasoline, I didn't believe it. But when I smelled it on her breath, more or less confirmed.
Shannon drinks up to 12 teaspoons of a day. That's more than 5 gallons in last year.
My favorite way of drinking the gasoline is through the gas can or jerry can. I take the cap off and I breathe in the fumes that come forcing out of the can. Sometimes if there's any gas on the lid, I will lick it off. After, I put my tongue on the end here and tip it upside down. And I usually count to 15. And it tastes really good.
Shannon's addiction has become so intense, she's even found other ways to consume gasoline.
Eating the newspaper sandwiches, it's like a daily bonus. So usually I just put as much as I think that I will need or want into the cup, and I just eat the newspaper.
It terrifies me because Shannon lives on her own, so I don't know how much she consumes on a daily basis.
But Shannon's love for gasoline didn't develop overnight.
I've really always loved the smell of gasoline. I remember when I was younger, I used to sit behind my mom's car and just breathe in the exhaust fumes. Eventually, I'm like, this smells good. It should taste good, right? The first time I drank gas, it was not good. It burns, really bad pain, like twice as bad. But I was really upset and alone, and I've always really been sort of depressed since my parents' separation when I was 7. And it sort of was an escape, and now it does make me feel normal. I get really dizzy. I have really sharp chest pains. I have pains in my stomach, in my intestines.
My biggest fear is that she could die. I couldn't imagine life without her.
I'm just at my wit's end. I will do anything she needs for her to stop drinking gasoline.
I know this is not safe. I know it's gonna kill me, and I still can't stop. It's scary.
All right, so one was addicted. One was addicted to eating glass. Another one was addicted to People are weird, bro. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, laxative, and the pottery one was actually crazy. The pottery one was crazy. I swear. And it was pottery and cigarette ashes. Then the gasoline, I just got diapers. Smelling it, loving it. But it's not. I'm thinking it's from her friend's twins. And she'll come uninvited. I don't know what's going on here, man, but alright, so this is the end of the video. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, put in the comments what y'all want to see next. Peace.